Hey guys, so, well, it is definitely a really nice day out. And really nice. So this is the update video for the month of August, and I'm a little late on it, so sorry about that. Because I always like to do a monthly update video, usually early of the month. So I'm a little late on this one. So, yep. So, giving y'all a look at the pecan tree. And I'm sure if y'all can actually hear that in the background, those are hummingbirds. There are some hummingbirds kind of swarming around the pecan tree. There's probably about at least 2 or 3 hummingbirds. And also the buzzing that you're hearing are cicadas. Kind of a lot of cicadas buzzing around. So while I'm actually under the pecan tree, thought I'd just show y'all the pecans, how big they've gotten. Look at that. They're pretty good sized pecans. And it's put so much weight on some of the limbs on the pecan tree that, look here, it's like literally it's just touching the ground. Yeah. Because there's just so much weight on them from the pecans, and I don't know what the reason why these right here are brown. Don't know what the deal is. They shouldn't really be that way. They should be green like all these others. Unless if the limb is starting to split. Don't know. Don't seem to look like it yet. There's one little dead branch right here. Probably just need to cut it. And then you've got another one here that's literally just right down on the ground. So, yeah. It's been so hot and dry lately. Just until practically yesterday. Weather was just really nice, and we actually did get some rain. So our grass it's been in really bad shape lately, just until we got a decent amount of rain. It's been more than 2 weeks since I actually cut the grass. It's hard to believe it's been that long since I last cut it. So, yep. And it looks like we had a branch, that other small branch that fell on the maple tree. I'll probably just need to shred it. Yeah, this area here, it's looked pretty bad. That rain has helped it a little bit, but this area here is still really bad. This area here always gets hit with the sun. The sun hits it really hard. And the Westinghouse air conditioner running great, keeping the house cool. The coils probably need some cleaning because the coils are really dirty. I don't know if you can actually tell, but yeah, they are dirty. Let's get a look out front. Yeah, the driveway still looks all nice and clean since when I pressure washed it a couple weeks ago. So, front yard, it's not looked too bad. Actually, believe it or not, actually this area right here is just a little bit overgrown. Let's see, just from right here, it has looked really bad. So, yeah. And, whoa, I think this hummingbird feeder is emptied. Yep. I think it's emptied. I think that's one of the reasons on why I've not been having any hummingbirds over here. I'm guessing there's probably whenever a hummingbird would come over here, it would probably realize that there's nothing in the feeder, and then it would immediately go to the one out back. So while I think about it, I'll go ahead and just get this one off, and I'll bring it in the house just as soon as I get done with this video. These cannas have turned out really good, just except with all this grass here that's grown around them. It's hard for me to try and trim around them with the trimmers. Always get worried about actually cutting the cannas. I probably would have to just pull them out by hand. But the only problem is some of them got stickers on them. So, not quite as tall as I thought there would. Some of them aren't looking all that well. That one there looked like it had been all chewed up by some bugs. Yep. My car's been working excellent now. So, no more problems since that last issue I had with the coolant leak. And the Mercedes, definitely still working good. Let's see, my parents just recently filled her up with diesel. Nice part about this car, we only seem to fill this thing up about every other week, which is actually pretty good. In my dad's car, my dad actually got his car all, the ignition system all fixed on it because of what the recall on the Cobalts and the Pontiac G5s that they've had with their ignition switches. And my brother's car, which is a 2014 Mercedes-Benz C-Class. He's had the car since November. This is the replacement of his 2009 C-Class that he had crashed. This is the C250. Not a bad car. Next year my brother's going to get a 2015 C-Class. I don't know which one, either another 250 or a 300. Probably at around the same time that I get my new vehicle, which y'all know what it'll be. It'll be the new Chevy Colorado. That'll replace my lovely Pontiac Grand Am GT. Yep. I will definitely miss this car when I do get my new truck next year, or whenever GM decides to, whenever they come out with the diesel models. They say it'll come out in 2016, but there's probably no doubt in mine it'll probably be sometime next year, probably maybe next spring, but who knows. Because I know earlier this year GM came out with a couple of new 2015 model vehicles, and that would be the Chevy Silverado heavy duty pickup trucks, and also as well as the new Chevy Tahoes and the Suburbans, which those are assembled over at the GM plant in Arlington, which is just south from here. Yep, that's where the new 2015 Tahoes and Suburbans are being assembled at. And also as well as the GMC Yukons and the Cadillac Escalades. Yeah, I'll set that feeder right there so that way I won't forget to bring it with me in the house. And let's see, actually let's go in this building. Definitely hear some hummingbirds chirping. And hear some cicadas buzzing too. They almost sound like bees or wasps. And what you're actually looking here is a 5-gallon container of, yeah, some VP small engine fuel. Yeah, I decided to go with the larger 5-gallon container. So I got this on the Granger website for about $103, and they also had a 6-pack of the 1-gallon fuels. It was a 6-pack of them. It was around I think around either $125 or $130, so a little bit more money than this. So I just decided to just buy the 5-gallon container, which that's good enough for me. So this is definitely real good for me. I'll probably go through maybe 1 or 2 of these every year, and I'm also use it to even mix up some fuel oil mix for the 2-stroke equipments too. So yep, pretty cool. So I would recommend that for the homeowners that don't go through fuel really quick in their lawn equipments. This is definitely the way to go because it has a much longer shelf life on it. And the pressure washer's been working excellent. This has been my new car wash tool. Definitely works good. Use it on washing my car and also as well as the Mercedes too. And also I've even just decided to try out this stuff here, some Marvel Mystery Oil. I've heard some good stuff about it. I've actually have added some in some of the lawn equipments, and also as well as been running it in my car too. And I've been noticing a little bit of a slight difference in my car on the fuel mileage on it. Just a slight little difference, but not much. And I think it'll also work in diesel engines as well too. And so, yeah. Oh, turn the light out. Now we'll go into the other building. Okay, so now we'll go in this building. Left it unlocked though, because as you can see, there's a couple of lawn equipments that are missing in here. That would be the PB500T and the SRM2400SB. They're in my car because I had just mowed my grandparents' yard last night, and it was practically already dark by the time I got home from their house. I just didn't feel like getting them out of my car, and they're still in my car. I'll wait and get them out tomorrow for the lawn cutting video. I did have a request from Peter Baca, I think that's his name, had requested me to use the SRM 2400 SB and the Lawn Boy 10606, and also as well as the Toro electric leaf blower, and I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, it's right back there. It's hard to see it. You can just barely see it from right there. It's a little dark in here, that's why you can't really see it that well. So those are the requests for the lawn cutting video, which I will do it tomorrow, because it's been approximately 2 weeks since I last mowed our yard. So it looks tall enough for a cut. And so, yeah. And so I think that should do it for the update video here. And just not too much happening lately, just with me working. And so, yeah. And probably in a couple of weeks I'll go back to my aunt's place. It's been a long time since I've been out there. Probably haven't been out there since June. Yeah, it's been that long. Go back out there, and I have finally decided to actually fix my aunt's older lawn tractor, which is the Craftsman LT1000. I did order a new mower deck belt, which I think that's what it was. The last time I was over there, I seem to have found what the problem was. The belt on it was just worn thin. And so hopefully if a new belt will just fix it, and my aunt can actually use it on cutting the grass, especially areas around her garden. She can't quite fit her newer Craftsman YT 4500 over into some of the tight areas of her garden, just because that particular lawn tractor is just too big. And so, yeah, so hopefully maybe with just a new belt can get that old lawn tractor back in service where she can actually cut grass with it again. It does drive and run really good though, but it would just be better if to just have it to function properly again. Alright, so I hope y'all enjoyed this video. So now I'm gonna go in the house and bring this hummingbird feeder. I'll clean it, since I've already have cleaned it, that one right there. And then hopefully I'll get some more hummingbird videos posted, since I'm currently working on one right now. Alright, so I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and so thanks for watching.